Hello YouTube, I'm Dapie45 and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I want to show you a little bit more about my video game collection because for those of you who don't know, I do like playing video games. I'm not an intense gamer like a lot of people who will spend hours on end playing day after day on video games, but I do like to play every once in a while. Sometimes I'll have like spurts where I'll play a bunch of games straight, but then I'll take breaks in between. And I'm not as into video games as a lot of people can be, but I do enjoy them a lot, and I do enjoy playing different types of games. So I just want to show you a little bit of my collection and just to show you what I have. It's not as impressive as a lot of people where they'll have walls of video games and just dedicated to these games. For me, it's just pretty much what you see here, and then also some others that I have sort of away in the drawer. So I'm going to show you guys what I have right now. So first I want to show you guys my systems that I have, which are the NES Classic and the SNES Classic. The reason why I said it like that is because they're not really official systems. They're recreations of them with 30 games in each of them pre-downloaded, and of course they're really fun games. I haven't played through all of them on each of them, but I've played through some of them, and some of them I have played before, some of them I haven't, and the ones I have were as fun as I remember. The ones I hadn't were also fun. So those are what I want to show you guys. And then after that, what I do have also are actual game systems, which are the DS Lite and then the 3DS. Of course, this one's just the first 3DS model that came out, and it still works. I enjoy it still. I do want to get a better one because this isn't as powerful as the newer ones that came out, and they did stop making them, so hopefully I get a new 3DS soon. But of course this one does still work. It just takes a little longer to play some games because it is not as strong as the newer 3DSs. And then the DS Lite here, it still works too. Looks a little iffy because I had stickers on them, but I did want to take them off because I put them on when I was younger, and then as I got older I didn't like them as much, so I tried taking them off. But of course now I don't mind it because it's still a part of my childhood. It's been there. I don't mind it, and it does still work, and I'm happy with these two systems. This was, I think, probably the first system I really owned that was actually mine, and of course I have a lot of memories playing on this one, and it's just a really great system in my opinion. So next I'm going to show you guys the collection I have right here, as long as some of the other ones I have stored away. But before I go on, I want to tell you guys that what you see isn't my full collection, because I think I have two games that I am loaning to other people right now, which are Super Mario Galaxy for the Wii and then Mario Party for the DS. So those are two games that I do own, but they're not my collection. And then also there are some games that I've taken out of the collection that I'll show you guys, because I'm going to save them for the end as my top favorite games of all time. So I'll show you guys the full collection now. So here's my DS and 3DS games. Of course they're mixed in. You can see on the top that they're different colors between the 3DS and DS games. But these are my games. I do like them a lot. As I've gotten older, I did trade in some games that I probably shouldn't have. And there are games I wish I still had. But of course these are what have survived throughout my years of collecting games. But these are of course some of my favorites that I have and that I've played through. And some of them I haven't played through because I do want to start a streaming channel or a gaming channel where I play along the games with you, so you can follow me on them. So hopefully be on the lookout for that, but it won't come too soon probably. But I'm going to move on to the next systems, which are the Wii system right here. And of course this is another one of my childhood. Part of my childhood was the DS games and the 3DS, but of course a lot of it was also the Wii. This is a really fun system that I played with a lot. Of course, the Mario Kart Wii, Super Mario Bros. Wii, and of course, Skylanders is a big one that I played a lot when I was younger. And then there's a lot of other ones that are just really fun. I have a lot of memories with most of them. There's only like a couple I think I didn't play as often because I just wasn't as appealed to. I think they're just like gifts I just didn't play with often, but I do have fun with all of them when I have the chance. And if there's any that I haven't played, it's either because I'd want to save it to stream for you guys, so we go through it together, or just because I haven't had the time to. But of course there's my Wii games. Next will be the PlayStation 2 games right here, but first there's one over here because I didn't fit on top. I just put it right here for now. It's Gran Turismo. But then here's the rest of the PlayStation 2 games. And with these games, so the PlayStation 2 wasn't necessarily mine. My dad got it, and then also my dad and my sister would play a lot. However, I would play it too, but not as much as they would. because I was younger, so I wasn't as knowledgeable with these games as I probably they were. So the game that I would play a lot was Sonic Heroes. That was one I loved when I was younger. And then I did play Spider-Man a good amount. And I think there's other ones like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the other Sonic Mega Collection. And like I'd play them a lot, like as much as I could. But the one I played the most would be Sonic Heroes. That was a very favorite one of mine when I was younger. But of course, this was an older system, so I wouldn't play it as often because so my memories don't feel this one too much. But I still love them, and they are fun for the ones I do have played. I do want to revisit them soon. So now next up I have are my Wii U games. Of course, there's not that many in the Wii U collection in general, but I do have Super Mario Maker, Super Mario World 3, Super Mario 3D World, Yoshi's Woolly World, and then right here I have some Wii games that I got from GameStop that were in the sleeves, or Guitar Hero World Tour, The Blob, and the Lego Star Wars video game for the Wii. Of course, the one I played a lot was the DS version, but of course the systems version is the better version that has more to it because the handheld can't really process as much as the consoles. But I wanted to get this so I could go through it also. So hopefully you guys will see me go through this as well. But yeah, so that's the rest of my Wii collection, as well as the Wii U collection. It isn't that big. I do have two other games that were on the Wii U that were came pre-downloaded in the Wii U, which are Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U and Splatoon. So those two were, of course, big games on the Wii U that are on the system itself. So they're not in the collection here. The next I have the Xbox One games. Of course, I really like playing the Rare Replay, just revisiting old Rare games. And then there's like Minecraft, the NBA 2K14, Man 25, some Lego games. So they're pretty fun. I had fun playing these. Of course, when I got older, I'd play this a little more. It was after the Wii and 3DS era of my life, so I did play this a lot. And later on, I did get a PlayStation 4, which of course has a lot of games I do enjoy as well. The one I didn't really play was Call of Duty Black Ops because that one came with the systems. I'm not really into these first-person shooter games, but it came with the system and I haven't really tried it out yet, but maybe I will try it out one day. But as right now I haven't. I know I have started Kingdom Hearts and Spider-Man. I almost got through Marvel vs. Capcom, but then I think I'm at the very towards the end, just haven't finished it yet. But there are some games also I like playing. Another one system I have are just my Switch systems right here. Of course, that's the newest console of mine that I have. So it's not like there's a huge collection for it, but this is what I have. Of course, got Pokemon, some Mario Kart, Luigi's Mansion, Just Dance, and then of course here's Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I put it here because it didn't really fit with the other ones because I had another game here, but yeah, it's right here. So that's the games that are in this drawer. So now next I want to show you guys some of my systems. So right here I have my PlayStation 4, which I do have plugged into my TV, as well as my Wii U and my Xbox One. These are three systems I have right here in my room, just so I could have access to them and use them. I like to use them to watch movies or just to play games too, so I have them here, and I do have fun with them. Just to show you the systems here. And I do have, these are all the systems I have in my room, which are these three, as well as the DS's. And I do have the PlayStation 2 and the Wii and the Switch, but they're all not inside my room. And I don't want to show you guys those right now because it's not organized right now because it's a little messy, but this is a little messy too, but not as much as it is out there. And it would be hard to get some of them because they're little kind of hidden away. So just for now, I'm just going to show you guys this right here. And next, I want to show you guys my amiibo collection, because even though it's not exactly video games, it is video game related because you do use these in Super Smash Brothers and stuff. So I have almost every Super Smash Brothers amiibo. Of course, I'm missing the Golden Mega Man and the Japan version of Rob because those are just alternate colors that I just never really got because I already had the original, so I didn't really see. I don't want to spend money on the color alterations, But I would get the player 2 versions of Amiibo, but so I have Cloud and Bayonetta, but I am missing Corrin because that one is harder to find now. But other than that, I have almost every Super Smash Bros. Amiibo. Just missing female Corrin and then some color alterations, but I have them organized from the different Smash games that they're introduced. So 64, Melee, Brawl, Wii U, and 3DS, and then Ultimate right here. I even got the Joker and Hero Amiibo that came out recently. And I will get Banjo, Terry, Byleth, and any other amiibo that they release in the future. But of course, right now, this is just my collection of what's released right now. And here's this miscellaneous amiibo, including some Legend of Zelda ones, the Mario 30th anniversary amiibo, and then Shovel Knight ones that I thought were really cool. So that's my amiibo collection. And that's not exactly like they're not video games themselves, but they are video game related, so I want to show you guys. And another thing I want to show you guys is my collection of Skylanders, because I did play Skylanders 2 and it was a game that I played a lot. But of course I don't really have them displayed as I do with my Nintendo amiibos, because I do like the Nintendo amiibos a lot because these are iconic characters and I'm really happy with these. I like how they look. And the Skylanders, they look pretty cool too. Like some of them aren't the best, but there are some that do look decent, that look pretty cool. However, I just don't really want to put those up because that would take up a lot more space than even these amiibos. So if I had these in Skylanders, it would be a lot of space. And also, just they're not as iconic of characters. So like, if someone were to see these, it would be like, okay, I guess that's cool. But of course, with the amiibo, it's more impressive since they're characters that a lot of people would recognize more. And of course, a lot more people probably recognize Mario, Pikachu, Link, Donkey Kong before they'll recognize like this guy right here. So yeah, but of course it does have Spyro here, which is a pretty recognizable character himself. I have the regular, this is a different color version of him. I have like this black and white one, and then this gold and blue one, and there's another version here that's the normal. However, I don't want to put it up since it is a Skylander and these are amiibo, so it'd be different. Maybe if they made a Spyro amiibo, then I probably would put one up there, but of course they don't have one yet. But maybe I'll put Spyro because it is an iconic character in gaming that is pretty recognizable. So yeah, but for right now they're just in this bag, but they look pretty cool. Yeah, so that was looking into my video game collection as well as some of my systems and some video game related things. Of course I do have like a Mario Kart Hot Wheels thing, but that you can interact with on the video game, so I didn't show you that. And I do have other video game related things like that, but I just want to show you guys the video games themselves, the systems that I have in my room, as well as what I could use on the video games themselves. And then of course I am missing some games. Of course there was Mario Party for the DS and Super Mario Galaxy for the Wii that I do own, but I'm lending them to other people right now. And then of course I'll get them back soon once they're done playing with them. But I do have some other games I want to show you guys that are some of my personal favorites. Of course I want to give an honorable mention to all the 3D Mario games because of course they're all really fun. There's Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy, and then Super Mario Odyssey. Like I said, I have Galaxy on the Wii, but I wanted this game because I haven't played 64 or Sunshine before, and it was a really great collection, so I wanted to get it. And then, of course, Super Mario Odyssey is really fun. So these 4 games, our 3D Mario games, are really great, really fun. I do suggest them if you haven't played them before. And of course, I think Super Mario 3D World would be here too, because it was a home console 3D game, but I haven't played that one through myself yet, so I don't want to give an actual opinion on it yet, because I haven't played it myself. So once I do play it, then I would, if I played it and I liked it, I probably would have had it up here too, but I haven't played it yet. Hopefully I'll play it soon. But of course, for right now, these are the honorable mentions right here. Yeah, so then after that, next, I got one from different systems that I really liked. And of course, they're all from Nintendo related systems because I am more of a Nintendo fan. I do like Xbox and PlayStation games as well, but I tend to go more towards Nintendo. So first of all is like a third-party Nintendo game, which is Lego Star Wars for the DS. As you saw, I had Lego Star Wars for the Wii, but of course I grew up with this game. I really liked it. I had a great attachment to it, and it's a fun game. And I want to play the console version because, of course, that one's the better version, since the handheld version are limited. And this is a very good childhood game of mine. Another one is Pokemon Pearl, but of course I had lost it at one point, so I had to rebuy it, and there's like that was a little iffy, so I didn't want to show that one. And of course, with Pokemon, I do love Pokemon. However, it was hard for me to pick one I just like, so that was another honorable mention. I guess is the Pokemon series because it's always a fun time I have just battling Pokemon and catching them. But yeah, but of course, Lego Star Wars, the complete saga right here. I'm excited for the new Lego Star Wars game coming out. So hopefully I get that. I won't get it right away because it might be a little pricey, but once the price goes down, then I might get it. But yeah, so first game that I really like right here, Lego Star Wars. Next is another third-party one for the Wii, which is Epic Mickey. Of course, you probably saw that I had the second one in my Wii collection, but this one was really fun. I do like both of the games. They were both done really well. But of course, this is the first game. This was done really well. I went through it, and it's really fun. If you guys haven't played it, it is one that I would suggest you play it. But of course, it is a little hard because it's only on the Wii. And if you don't have a Wii, or like even if you do have a Wii, it might be hard to find it because it came out a while ago. But this is a really fun game. I really like it as well. Another one I want to pull out is for the Wii U. Now this is Shovel Knight, which is on a lot of consoles. Of course, it's also on the 3DS, I believe, as well as the Xbox One and the PS4. I think it was on the Switch too. I'm not too sure though, but this is a really fun third-party game. I've beaten it, and it's a really great time. It's a 2D platformer, and if you like those type of games, you'll like this game. And it's just it has the feel of a classic game, but of course it was released in more modern times because it's on the Wii U, PlayStation 4, and these more current generation of consoles. But of course, this is a really fun game. I really like it. And then a game that I really like on the handheld on the 3DS is the Super Mario 3D Land. This is a really great use of the 3D 2D aspect, how it changes the camera angle. It's done really well. I really like how it's done. Probably my favorite Mario platformer. Because of course it's not really a 2D or a 3D platformer because it's a little bit of both. Probably be more 3D because there are some parts where it is a little more 2D, but I do like this game. It's really fun. If you haven't played it, I do suggest you play it, and it's just a very cool take on the Mario series, and I like how they handled this game. And finally, probably my favorite game of all, which is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Of course, you guys probably saw it coming with all the amiibos I have, and if you probably didn't notice that wasn't in my collection I was showing you guys, but this is a really fun game. I like it. I've played it a lot. I play a lot, and as well, I also have a lot of DLC characters, all up to Steve, which got released recently, and then it's just really fun. And it's a game that I could play over and over again because, of course, I enjoy playing it, and it's really fun. And yeah, so that was a look into my video game collection. It's not like I do have a good amount of games, but it's not like these walls of game collections that you see other people have. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and that's a look into my video game collection, and hopefully I can start a gaming channel or like streaming on Twitch or something, because I do want to play games for you guys. I do like playing video games, but it's hard for me to have the time, and and I do want to also go along with it with you guys with the video games, because there are some games I haven't played because I didn't want to hold it off for you guys. So like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is one. I think there's like the first Luigi's Mansion for the DS that was remade for the DS. I want to play for you guys, and there's so much. Because another thing I do have planned is, of course, the Super Smash Brothers. It has a whole bunch of video game franchises. You saw like the amiibos. That's all the characters in the game. And that's so many. And what I want to do is I want to go through all those characters' games, because I do have access to some of their games. Of course, other ones I would probably have to get, but I thought it'd be really cool if I were to go through their games. So, for example, I go through like the first Donkey Kong game, the arcade version, so as Donkey Kong and Mario's games, and of course go through the original Super Mario Brothers, and then just go along there with Legend of Zelda, Metroid, Mega Man, Splatoon, Pokemon, just all those iconic games and just stream it or do video game series on it for you guys, and it'll be a really cool thing. So hopefully I could do that. But the thing that's stopping me is I don't have a capture card. So maybe if I raise some money for that, then I'll be able to. But I'm still trying to figure that out because capture cards can be expensive, and I don't have the money right now for them. And maybe I'm trying to think. I'll probably make like a Patreon or make like a Venmo or something where I can get money from you guys who wants to support it. But of course, it'll be a thing where you don't have to. It's just more of a like if you want to see these videos get better, like the funding that you would pay through there would help improve on that. But of course, I'll keep you guys updated if I do that, because it's not a for sure thing if I'll be doing that or not, because it's a little weird for me. I have to look into it more, and if I do a Patreon, I have to figure out what perks I give the Patreons and stuff. So just like be on the lookout for that. If you are interested in giving money, of course you don't have to. It's only if you want to, because I do want to focus more on these videos, but it's hard to when I don't have enough funding to put towards them. But hopefully I do get enough money, hopefully, to buy a capture card. And if you guys do want to support like through money, like with whether it's through like the Venmo or Patreon, I will keep you guys updated, hopefully later on in the future. But just for right now, I'm just going through whatever I get from out of my pocket. But of course, right now a lot of my videos don't require that big of a budget, but what I have planned probably will. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's probably a little longer, but I like talking about these video games because they're all interesting, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you'd like to see on my channel next. And of course, be on the lookout maybe for the Patreon or the Venmo or something. And that probably won't come too soon, but just in case, if you want to support that way, you can. But if not, totally fine. It's okay. Just you watching this video, it means a lot to me. So hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.